up, guys? It's your boy, Barca Boy 103. We have some absolutely huge breaking news coming out, and that is that Hansi Flick has been appointed as the new manager of Barcelona following the sacking of Xavi about an hour and a half ago. So things are moving quickly, but the new man coming in will be the German coach. To be honest, I'm just happy it's not Rafa Marquez. Mr. Hermanos come out saying that Hansi Flick to Barcelona. Here we go. Hansi Flick will sign a contract until 2026, which has also been approved by his agent, Xavi. He will bring 2 German assistants with him at the club. Now, Dominic Turrent was rumored to be joining Hansi Flick if he was coming into Barcelona, I think beginning of April, as kind of like the cultural, transitional kind of guy. So hopefully he still comes in as well, because this is a huge gamble. I mean, you're bringing in a manager that, yes, has a, good philosophy, giga pressing and German football. Oh, yeah, everyone's gonna get jacked this summer. Oh, I'm so excited about that. But this comes with a lot of risk. Firstly, he hasn't managed in about a year, and his last 2 roles have been failures. Well, Bayern Munich, the second half of it was a failure. Like, he won them the sextuple. He then goes on next season, fails, gets sacked, takes the German national team coach job, gets knocked out of the round 16 of the Euros, which is pretty poor for Germany. I would say for the minimum they should be getting is quarterfinals. Then loses in the group stages at the World Cup and gets sacked. So recent track record hasn't been the best, but yeah, he took it off a year. He's kind of chilled, regrouped. He's apparently watched a lot of games, watched a lot of Pep Man City games and Brighton games with De Zerbi, and he's kind of rejuvenated, recollected himself. Apparently, the reason why Barcelona have appointed Hansi Flick was because of his winning mentality, about his style of play. Apparently, he thinks the squad is ready with maybe a few additions this summer. He's going to be earning apparently 30% less than what Xavi is earning. Now, his contract is until 2026, and we don't know the exact breakup. It could be a 1-year deal plus a 1-year option, because again, the club want to keep their options open for summer 2025. Elections and a lot of big managers will be available then. We'll wait and see how Hansi Flick does. This is a massive gamble. Announcement should be coming at some point next week, with the presentation for Hansi Flick set between Thursday and Friday as well. So tune in for that. Laporta is going to get pelted from the media about his treatment of Xavi in this whole entire situation. But Hansi Flick is the man. How do I feel? Honestly, what I've been saying since Xavi announced he was leaving in January, we've got to bring someone in with experience. He has that experience. I mean, the experience outside of Germany is quite dull, but it's better than, De Zerbi, in my opinion. Better than Rafa Marquez as well. It's an appointment that is a gamble, but there is some, formality, some leeway towards it, so to speak. But it's still not one that I'm fully confident in. I still think that Xavi is better right now for Barcelona than Hansi Flick. But let's see if Laporta and co can prove me wrong. I'm going to be, of course, open-minded. Am I, more excited for next season than I was, before the Almeria game? No. Next season, new start, signings, you're always going to be excited. That for me doesn't change. I think the only manager coming in that would have really got me, gassed up from now would have been a Klopp or a Pep Guardiola. Hansi Flick coming in for me doesn't really bode well. But this is someone that, Laporta did like a lot. We've been following him for quite some time now. Since Laporta was coming in as the president, he wanted, remember, Hansi Flick initially to replace Koeman, but Hansi Flick didn't want to leave Bayern at the time, and of course after that he did get sacked later on. But it's one that Laporta really liked, and that if he was available after Koeman, he probably would have came in. So we'll wait and see. I think, credit to Hansi Flick. I think him waiting for Barcelona, and also I think his masterstroke was appointing Xavi as his agent, because without that, I think this operation probably would be non-existent, and we couldn't even see Xavi as the manager right now if that wasn't the case. That was the biggest play out of this whole entire managerial kerfunkel, was Hansi Flick giving the nod to Xavi to become his agent and then push for the move to Barcelona. He's been waiting. He's been apparently he's very excited about the opportunity. He's been looking forward to it. It's his dream move. Again, right now there's going to be a lot of hype. Everyone's going to be excited, but all I can transmit to you guys is to be calm, and let's see how things turn out. Let's see how he performed in preseason. Let's see if the players turned up jacked in preseason. Let's see who he wants in the summer as well, and let's judge it off the first month and a half of the La Liga season. But my big concern is going to be that language barrier. Hansi Flick is going to be coming in, not speaking a word of Spanish. Oh, he's been learning Spanish for a few months. Yeah, hola, ¿cómo estás? ¿Todo bien? Soy muy feliz. I mean, that's pretty much what he's going to have. If he does his whole entire presentation next week in Spanish, I'll hold my hands up. But that language barrier is going to be effing massive, especially during preseason. You're going to have a translator there. I don't know if Dominic Torrent is going to be coming in or not. I know he can speak English, so he can communicate with Hansi Flick. Apparently, the majority of the squad can speak English, but Hansi Flick's English isn't that great from anyways the clips that I've seen of him speaking English for Bayern and Germany, respectively. But that language barrier for me is going to be a big problem on how he's going to communicate his philosophy, his style of play, in training as well. So we'll wait and see. And again, him bringing two German assistants will be good, getting people that he knows in and with experience, not, brothers and cousins like someone else does, but, he was still successful. But anyways, we'll see how things turn out. Again, I think more details will come out over the next few days. Actually, there has been a report from Matteo Morito, which I will read to you, mine as well. He said that Barcelona liked the attitude of Hansi Flick showed as things advanced. Deco really likes him as well. By the way, now Deco has been convinced the club values his experience and that he coached at the top side like Bayern Munich. He has the personality and rules. He can manage big personalities in dressing room and prioritize his discipline. From what I saw from the German World Cup documentary, not too much. His agent Xavi Hernandez had a good relationship with Joan Laporta. That also played, of course, a massive role. That is the big one for me. I think the appointment of Xavi from Hansi Flick is basically, I'd say, what I wouldn't say got him the job per se, but made some strong movements. Just gonna check if there's any other updates. Ten Hag's been sacked. This is manager, Kerfunkel is gonna be crazy. Oh, Ben Aid came out saying that Hansi Flick will count on Lewandowski. I think him and Lewandowski had a good relationship at Bayern. I think the Lewandowski had a bad relationship with Julian Nagelsmann, so that won't be an issue. Oh, so it is going to be a 2-year deal, so it's not a 1+1 anymore. So that's, again, there could maybe be an opportunity to be a break. Maybe there's going to be an option to break the agreement there, but apparently the announcement is going to be on Tuesday. We'll wait and see what he decides as well in regards to the likes of, Roberto and other decisions that Xavi kind of already made and the club kind of already made. Apparently he will approve the Guido Rodriguez signing, so hopefully that won't be an issue. But, yeah, we'll wait and see how things do turn out. It's going to be quite the situation. Tony Tablovic and Marcus Sorg will be Flick's coaching assistants, so the same ones that he had essentially at Bayern Munich. I don't know if he had them at Germany or not, but those are going to be the main mans. So we'll see how things turn out. I think, again, a lot of things will come out over the next few days, and we'll wait and see on the transfer plan and stuff like that. But honestly, with the current pool of managers available and with everyone out there looking for a manager right now, we didn't pick the worst one. I'll say that. The worst one for me would have been Rafa Marquez. That's just catastrophic. But I think, going with the German would have been the right move to either Tuchel or Flick. I would have went with Tuchel mainly because of his, current activity, so to speak, and stuff that I've seen from him over the recent years. I think have been, better adaptation than Hansi Flick, so to speak. But we will wait and see how things do turn out. Of course, in the comments down below, let me know your thoughts on Hansi Flick being the new manager of Barcelona. Man, it's going to feel weird. We went from flopping managers every other month, having Xavi for 2.5 years, and now we're going to have a new era starting at Barcelona this summer, and we're going to have a sexy kid as well, so hopefully everything kind of clicks together. We're going to be the Monju week still, which kind of sucks, but we will see how things turn out. Again, in the comments down below, let me know your thoughts on Barcelona selecting Hansi Flick as the new manager. Again, it's going to be a 2-year deal until 2026. Announcement should be coming early next week, and then press conference and presentation will be happening late next week into Thursday, Friday, probably before next weekend. So overall, I would say I'm content with the appointment. It's not the worst, it's not the best, but it's all going to be in hindsight how things do turn out in the future. Again, subscribe down below, drop a like if you did enjoy, and I will see you guys next time on the channel. Take care. I messed up there. Take care, and Forza Barca.